Hello guys, welcome to my second tutorial looking at the ADJ AirStream DMX bridge. In this video we're going to take a look at how you set up the device and patch your lighting fixtures. So I've got the app open here, and just to give you a little breakdown of how the app works, along the bottom here you see we have the different sections of the app. We've got our fixtures, our channels, our effects, our scenes and our shows. Now these will all become more clear as we work through the app looking at all the different features and functions. To start with, we're going to go to Fixtures, and you'll see in the top right there's a button that says Patch. We have of course been into the patch before, because in the last video we went there to go into the bridge settings to change the network settings and look at the Wi-Fi control. So in the patch here you can see we can patch up to 24 different lighting fixtures. Currently my show file is completely empty, so I'm going to tap here on fixture number 1, and now we get a list of all of the different fixture profiles inside the app. Currently you'll see a huge list here of American DJ fixtures, followed by some Malaysian fixtures, and on the bottom a set of generic profiles which you can adapt and change for any lighting fixture you have. So we're going to start by patching a few of the lights behind me, starting with the inner pocket spot. It's as simple as scrolling down on the list here to get to Inno. We can see the inner pocket spot here. I've got it set in 11 channel mode. I'm going to tap on it and just hit patch. If I now go back, you can see here we've patched a single inner pocket spot, which is starting at DMX address number 1. Let's go ahead and add the second inner pocket spot, tapping on the second fixture profile, and hit patch. So I've now set up my two inner pocket spots, and you'll see here it's set the DMX address for me to channel 12, which is the next available DMX address after the first fixture. So I'm going to go ahead here and add the two pocket washes. I'm going to click on 3 and scroll down to Inno Pocket Wash. Now these are in 11 channel mode. Now this time I'm going to use this little quantity button here to say I want to patch 2 of these fixtures. And when I hit patch, you can see here it's now added 2 inner pocket washes into fixtures 3 and 4. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish patching the rest of my lights here. I have a single 5p hex. And I also have an ADJ Megabar LED, one of the old LED bars. However, there isn't currently a fixture profile, so what I'm going to do is scroll right down to the bottom, and you'll see we've got that list of generic fixture profiles, and in there we've got an RGB dimmer, which is what I need, so I'm going to patch one of those. So now we've finished patching. If we go back to our fixtures window, you can see here we've got all of our different fixtures set up and patched, fixtures 1 through 6, and I can tap on them to go ahead and select them all. However, let's go back into patch here, and you'll see on the right hand side next to each profile there is a little eye symbol. If we go ahead and click on that, it'll give us some more advanced options and further controls. So at the top we have the file name here, and that corresponds to the name of the fixture profile. Below that we have the option for button image. On that fixture page you can see all of the fixtures have the same default icon. We can go ahead and change that and customize it. So if I go ahead and click on the image, we'll get a whole load of different icons that come inside the app, and I can go ahead and select here for the pocket wash. We've got the correct image there, moving head 4. So we can see here that's now updated the image. Now if I go to my inner pocket spot here and I select the button image, there isn't really a picture there that I want to use. So instead I'm going to go back and click on the little eye icon, which will then access my photos. I can go into my camera roll here, and you'll see I've already downloaded a picture of the inner pocket spot. So I can go ahead and scale it as I want and tap use, and now it's updated the icon for me, so I've actually got a picture of the inner pocket spot to use. You can also change the button name. Currently it's set to the default pocket wash, but I can change that to pocket wash left. Below that we're getting into some more advanced options. We've got the custom DMX address if you need to set your lighting fixture to a particular DMX channel. And then below that we have options for the fixture profile. You can see an option of how many channels the fixture is using, and then below a list of all of the different attributes. So I'm just going to go ahead and update the information for the rest of my lighting fixtures in the patch. So I can now go ahead and exit the patch and go back to my fixtures list, and you'll see here that all those changes have taken effect. We've now got custom images for each of our fixtures, and also we've got different names, so I can see if I'm selecting the left pocket spot or the right pocket spot. And I've also gone ahead and renamed that generic fixture profile to be the Megabar. If you want to go ahead and unpatch something, simply go into the patch, find your lighting fixture, and swipe across from right to left, and you'll see the delete option appear. And you can press delete, and that'll go ahead and unpatch that lighting fixture. Now, in addition to the lights you can see behind me, I also have an American DJ Encore 1000 profile rigged on a lighting bar up there. So if I go ahead and try and patch this fixture, there's no fixture profile for it in the library, and none of the generic profiles at the bottom really fit what I want to do. So instead what I'm going to do here is go up to the generic section, and I'm going to pick a 6-channel generic fixture, and I'm going to go ahead and patch that. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and edit this to make it my own custom fixture profile. So if we go ahead here, click on the little eye, we can then go ahead and change the file name now. I want this to be the Encore profile. And if I scroll down here, we can see the channel configuration section. Now I can go ahead here and adjust the number of channels that I need. It just so happens here that I actually need 6 different channels. I happen to know that the layout of this fixture is RGB, W, dimmer and strobe. So I'm going to go ahead and edit each individual channel. So if I go ahead and click on them, a different window opens up, and we can now change the name here. You can see there's a selection of keywords underneath, so if I go ahead and type in red, AirStream Bridge is going to understand that that is a red channel and allow me to use the color picker to control the lighting fixture. So now I've gone ahead and renamed every single attribute of the lighting fixture. I can go ahead and rename the fixture itself to be Gobo. That's what I want to call the button. And I'm going to go ahead and also set a custom image. And I'm going to press save in the top right, and the profile has successfully been saved and installed. So I can now scroll out here, and you can see we've also got my Gobo lighting fixture, which is the Encore Profile 1000. So let's say I wanted to add a second Encore profile. Well, that's really easy. I just click on an empty fixture, and you can see at the top here under Custom Profiles, there is my Encore Profile 1000. And there also is a way you can download these custom fixture profiles and load new ones into the iPad using iTunes, and I'll cover that in a future video. Quickly, to finish off this video, I want to talk about DMX addresses. So far, the AirStream app has automatically set all of our DMX addresses, so the fixtures are using the next available address. You can see here we go 1, 12, 23, 34, and so on. But actually, my Encore Profile 1000 is already set at DMX address number 80. It's automatically gone to 55, but I want to manually set it to 80. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the little eye, and you can see here we have the DMX start address. Now to change this, I'm going to go from auto to override, and press the plus button to scroll up to DMX address 80. Now you don't want to click save, instead just click back to patch, and you'll see here it's red, meaning we've inserted a manual DMX address. And now we're ready to start controlling all of our lighting fixtures. So once you've patched, make sure your DMX addresses are all correct on your lighting fixtures, and you're ready to start programming, which is what we'll come on to in the next video. So if you want to check out the rest of the ADJ AirStream Bridge tutorials, make sure you click on the annotation on screen here or the link in the description down below. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching.